yeah, we got this new Evolve Shaman card in Cataclysm Ascendance here that not only evolves your board, but also gives it this sort of Soul of the Forest effect where you get to resurrect into your original minion. So I thought, hey, let's build a modern day Evolve deck. Because remember, we also have the Imbue package for Shaman, which one is it here? This one, Blessing of the Wind. Transform a friendly minion into a random one that costs 1 more. Another way to evolve our cards and support stuff like the Plucky Podling that can accelerate those evolves even further. So I thought, let's go for some of that evolve synergy with Imbue. Let's go for wide board support, which actually the Herald package does pretty well with stuff like Skywall Sentinel, Ritual of Power, going wide so you have plenty of bodies for your Ascendants, and see how this goes. And it went okay, but not good. This feels like maybe tier 3 deck status at best. I had a losing record with it. It did end up like barely under losing. It kind of started worse than it finished. You can have some games that go absolutely crazy. Like you're going to see that in this video, just evolves on evolves and just chains of absurdity, and like, you know, an Ascendance that's like evolving a Tortola and then it's resurrecting a Tortola, and it's like the opponent just cannot deal with all the stuff basically that you make off your Ascendants. And other times, you know, they like tidy up your board and it's really hard to connect on Ascendants, or your Imbue package gets online too slowly, or you don't have enough commitment to Heralds to make the Herald package actually feel worth it, and it just sort of all falls apart. So it does feel to me like this Evolve package either, number one, needs way more refinement than I've put into this deck, like maybe a better deck builder tackles it and does something cool with it, or number two, just needs more cards, like needs a little bit more critical mass so that you don't have to split off in so many different directions and kind of split your win conditions. There are some really cool interactions I had fun with, like Platosaur is really cool, you know, draw something and then evolve it away so you don't have to worry about this death rattle. You know, Witch's Apprentice is a cheap little body to throw into your evolves, which can be really fun. Marithra can like resummon all those big evolve cards if you get that late, but also can like resummon an Alakir for just like sometimes a giant board of, you know, a Wind Fury Rush guy and some giant Flame Tongue totems. So there are some really neat things to do in here. It just, you know, doesn't have the consistency of a lot of meta decks. It feels like it falls a little short. So super crazy fun. Really happy to revisit this. Just probably not a deck I would recommend right now for trying to climb with. Just a fun one to watch. Ooh, I do like the hand. You can go 2 into 2. Do you keep the Imbue? Probably not, right? It's got a pretty high keep rate here. It's just crazy. I don't think that's right, though. I think we just, you know, we get this tempo-y hand. We want to keep the tempo-y hand, right? Well, now I want the Imbue back. Bring it back. No. Skywall and one's amazing. Hey, it did come back. Nice. They heard me. Do you go witches here? Yeah, maybe. It's a free 1/1. I don't have an Ascendance in hand, so, you know, sometimes I like saving it for that Ascendance, but since we're not showing an Ascendance anyway, let's just get it down, you know? It eats a ghoul. That's fine. That might have discouraged them from doing something else sort of thing, right? You never know. This looks maybe a little worse than Creature. Both are great, though. I can't complain either way. Gralma Searstone? I love it, man. We have a lot of elementals. Yeah, that could make a big play. Maybe just hits face like next turn, right? But maybe maybe sets up these to be a better clear. There's a few different angles on that are great. This definitely feels like that needs to go away and die. So Ritual with trades. Actually not perfect, is it? 1 extra damage, so you hit for 2 and 2. That kind of gets you close, but not quite. It's just, like, this being at 3 is what's annoying, right? Doesn't really help you. Do you maybe trade this off? Trade, Breezling? You can just go double Breezling and trade and do the same thing, I guess. Oh no, you can't go double Breezling this turn, no. I guess if you want this to go away, yeah, you need to do it this way. Kind of sucks to lose your 1/3, but it's not a disaster. Is that the best math on this, really? It just feels like it was wrong. I don't know. If you could do Brawlma and all that stuff, or if you had more mana, right, there was seemingly better lines, but without the mana, I think that was right. Hematurge, we can just clean up with a Breezling super easy here. Brahma Breezling's pretty great on turn 4. Oh, Command Claw's nice. Brahma Breezling still solves the problem. No big deal. Little extra face damage. Little sticky guy. Boom! Die! Don't have much for the Brahma next turn. I mean, Living Garden's coming down, but that's not really the dream, you know? Brahma herself, not an elemental either, so that's always tough. Weapon cleans up my dude a little too easy here, sadly. This is probably just Living Garden plus Aspect, right? Bellwood Treant. Okay. Pretty great. Well, actually, they didn't get the permanent mana though, did they? No, that's maybe not that great. Yeah, sadly, this Aspects is pretty dead. Do you ever take the Evolve here just because, like, what the heck is the Aspect really doing? I think we're gonna just set up for a Lightning Storm next turn is the thing. Maybe we ought to just take this, draw the card. If they didn't have Taunt, you know, we'd have a better play, but they do. So Raptor, Podling, Ascendance is the start of something, but you need a way wider board to make Ascendance feel worth it. I think you gotta have 3-4 guys at least. I think they'll probably clear the Brahma here. Makes sense to me. It's one of those you don't want to leave out. It's kind of scary. Hopefully they go fairly wide. Oh, they don't go that wide. Dang, okay. Good news is that 7's probably not hitting me in the face, though. It's probably going to clear the Brahma. The 1/1 doesn't kill it, right? So this is like an okay Lightning Storm, I guess. Yeah, not really the best thing ever, but probably okay. And then you just go Ancient, or do you go Hero Power? I'll go Ancient since you're looking at an Ascendance, right? Maybe use the Witches to stall out the Ashbringer. That said, like, I can just throw it into the Ascendance next turn. I'm not really that worried about the Ashbringer right now. If we win this game, it's not going to be from, like, damage, chippy damage. It's going to be from one big board they can't deal with, right? This might be their animation or something. Nope, it's attack. Okay. This looks a lot like my deck, by the way. Oh, no, I didn't have Command Claw, no. I don't think I'd Whelp either, maybe. Or Hematurge, actually. It doesn't look anything like my deck. It's just a regular Herald DK. I played that triple blood version. There's nothing like that at all. Just regular Herald is all. This does seem like a decent Ascendance turn. Wouldn't say it's a great Ascendance turn. Maybe you start with the Witches, see what you find. I think Flight will just be too slow. I don't think you can do that. Start here. Anything good? Hate that. You can go Nascent Bolt into Plucky Evolve. Get a 5-drop Plucky. Or just Nascent into Firehawk too might be better. I mean, this is a game where it's clearly not going quick. You know, like, we need to think a lot about pacing here. Like, we need to have one big push, I think, to win this game. So, like, going for little scrappy stuff is probably not going to get us there. We might need full set Alakirs. We might need big Evolves, you know, grind them out with big 10 drops eventually, you know, big Marithra board. Like, it's just clearly not going to get there in little chunks. It's just not happening. So let's try to create a pace that's a little bit more high impact, perhaps. That said, like, we're so behind already. Platysaur's pretty good with Ascendance. Let's see what that hits. Living Garden also just pretty good. Maybe not quite yet for Ascendance, but just another board dump here. Might be a decent Evolve target as well. You can go Raptor with 2s, and then do you go for the Evolve or do you go for the Skywall? The one thing I do like is that the Skywall's a pretty good dump later, so maybe we just Evolve. 4/4. That is not a 6-drop, sir. That's the problem, right? This is the problem with Evolve, is like, sometimes you just get 4/4 6-drops, man. It's tough. really tough. My 1/1s are dead, so that makes the ascendants worse. Oh, I think we're just like, we can't even win on tempo, man. Malorn's not active yet, which is like, we're running a full imbue package, aren't we? Don't we have every imbue? Yeah. We've drawn some cards too. Oh, they're going face with the leeches. Good God, sir. Rude. Jeez. Okay, creature is... I mean, it's something, man. I don't think we're gonna win this game, but... Full Dryad. I mean, I guess dream cards are... Like, do I have to go for Ysera Awakens right now is a question I'm asking myself. I don't know that Ascendance is going to keep me alive, man. It feels like it isn't going to keep me alive. I have 3 drops, a 3-drop, and a some odd drop. I don't know. It's going to be a 3-drop, right? A 4-drop? I might have to go for this Dryad right now because I don't know that I can win otherwise. I need Ysera Awakens. Dream. Oh, shit. Need a rush minion, dog. Rush minion, dog. Need a battle cry, dog. I guess you just take the highest damage guy out of play. Even though it's free, it can't hit me in the face, right? So, it's like a hilarious card to put back. They do have enough corpses for it to be free immediately, too. But it's just like, I gotta save face damage here. Malorn's still not active and won't be playable next turn. I guess, actually, if you hit, aspects, you could play Malorn and the card. Poison breath to clear the taunt. Does that leave me dead? Not quite, no. Still not in a perfect spot, but not dead. My health is not the lowest value right now. It would be if they had a corrupted Ashbringer again. Hit the 2/4? Are they trying to push my health down somehow? Nope. Gonna not do anything. Oh, that's gonna clear the 5/5. Whelp of the Bronze. Okay. Oh, that's the imbue, but it's not right. It's not right. Maybe you evolve the Chronocar up to, what's it going up to? 8? No, 9. And then Ascendance up to a 10 drop that wins the game somehow. Oh, if only we had your battle cry, dog. Oh! That might be it. That might actually be it. Is that enough to stay in the game for a minute here? Next turn, we've got Malorn. Oh my god, this thing is just garbage, by the way. Again, terrible evolves. I'm gonna gain some life too. I mean, listen, the game, like, we got a bigger problem, right? Which is the opponent has 42 health, they have a death wing, they have way more value than I do. It's not like we just bought ourselves some time. It might mean we just lose slower, though. That would be the real disaster. Thank God this isn't the poisonous whelp, by the way. Oh, that'd be bad news, bears. This will die to the hideous husk. What's this one bringing back? A flutterwing. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, actually, the divine shield's super nice there. So we go Malorn. I don't even know what you're looking for, though. What are you even looking for? I almost need like Ashamain, right, to like generate some stuff. Maybe we could keep up with Ashamain, right? Okay. Do you go Bitterbloom first? Yeah, in case you get Ashamain, right? I mean, there are some evolve possibilities on the Malorn, though, which is pretty great, like another 10 drop. So maybe not. I think if you get Ashamain 9 cards, just it should be fine, right? Like, we'll take it. 9 cards is acceptable. No Ashamain. Friendly beasts deal double, which with Tortola is somewhat useful. Ursoc, I mean, way more likely to hit the opponent's stuff than mine, but ultimately still not actually that good. If it doesn't die, but it will die because I got too many things. My cards costing 1 is just like not that valuable for me. I feel like Goldrin's not good, but it's just the best thing I have here. I think you actually evolved the Goldrin, right? It's because Rush is useful, right? Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's not good, but it's fine. Oh! That's so sick! Since it couldn't go to... Like, I'm surprised it didn't go to 11 and take a... Kind of surprised, yeah, it didn't... why does it go to 10 and not Ultrasaur, I wonder? Because it was supposed to go to, like, 13, right? Like, you evolved by 4, but there's no 13, so I understand it rolling down. But I'm kind of surprised it doesn't roll down to 11 instead of roll down to 10. It just chooses to go up by 1 instead of up by the maximum available. I'm not even sure this is worse. I'm not really necessarily complaining. I probably would prefer an Ultrasaur, I guess, just because the damage output's higher, but I don't know. There's nothing wrong with this. It's a good card for sure. It's gonna hit here, I'm certain. They're getting a lot of life here. This game became really interesting with all the evolves now. Oh, actually, they don't hit the Tortola. Okay, maybe they do. I certainly would. Pretty big chunk against the Tortola, right? Oh, that's a great hit for my evolve. That's really nice. So I should be able to push face, although actually I say that, but currently I only have 10 damage into that taunt. Hey, that would be amazing if I could play it. I need like Ritual of Power here. What else is good? Marithra maybe later for sure. Hey, that's pretty good. Do you heal here? No, I'd still need some health actually. I think you don't. Ooh, Marithra for later, yeah. I guess in this case you just trade in the Malorn because you can't really kill that anyway, right? So, I mean, organically anyway. Need to kill Onyxia too, so. Unfortunately, we gotta do this. Plucky's a great res I forgot I had. That's so sick. Hey, that's pretty amazing, dude. Alakir's gonna give me Ultrasaurs. Do they have Wild Pyro plus Poison Breath? Probably because they're running Poison Breath. So I need to be careful of that. I've seen until the second Poison Breath comes down, I might have to be a little safer and not do that. Although, dude, this Marithra is going to be absolutely cracked. I could maybe just force them and then use the Marithra to get back a bunch of Tortolas and a Seismopod and stuff. I'm also just like almost in fatigue, so that's a secondary issue. The Tortola is definitely going to die. Regina, you can come in if you want. Oh my goodness, that is very scary, Regina. That is crazy. I've never even seen the art on that before. Is that a regular card art? I'm playing Hearthstone. Yeah, it's a cute little dino. He's called a Platasaur. Pretty cute, huh? They're really not gonna kill the Tortola? That is stunning to me that they don't go for the Tortola. Bro, Ascendance is actually nuts, right? You do want to actually kind of kill this before you... Ascendance gets you a that's a bear? That's a crazy plant man or something? I don't know what his deal is. He's like a crazy plant man or something. I guess you just kill this though, right? I gotta be a little careful. Maybe you go Alakir to kill it? Just to keep a wider board, but I think you just use Alakir after here. I think you just kill it, man. I think it's not fancy, but I think it's best. So Alakir here. And then we just kill, I guess, the wings? I don't even know. Oh, there's the Gigasaurus, yeah. Maybe this in case it bounces. I'm not really even sure. Alakir is so threatening here. I think you don't evolve it, right? I think you just evolve the Imbue guy. Make another big scary threat here. Yeah, that's pretty big and scary, yeah. Like you want to have that 22 on board, right? If they clear it, like, so what? If they use their poison breath, we're just reloading like crazy, and then they're done, I think. I don't know how they would. Yeah, there's the next Onyxia. Regina, can you go find mom? That in the Farian creation was actually cracked. Is that always the art, or is that regular art? Ooh, that's good. Don't hit Tortola. I don't love hitting that either, I guess. Should have maybe put the Alec here in between these two guys, by the way. I didn't think about it. That's not too bad. It's not great, but not too bad. Ascendance, you know, like I would love to get a fresh Tortola, I guess. This might be a good time to go for the Ascendance. Do the Ultra Gigasaurs leave behind Ultra Gigasaurs? The problem is, like this evolves into an Ultra Gigasaur, right? The problem with that is, oh, I gotta kill that with the Alakirs, I think, right? We could also just go for the res, but we're not there yet because of the dang, I gotta get rid of that second poison breath, I think. Oh yeah, this. For a second I was scared, but it works. I think you go Ascendance though, right? You idiot. You idiot. You idiot. You absolute goon, moron, idiot. You goon. I'm a big goon, guys. I meant to trade that first. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but do you go, did the Ultra Geek, I think we did this before, and they created copies of themselves. I'm not dead, right? This is 14 and 8 is 22. I'm at 24. I could be dead. I could be dead. I'm not dead. Confirmed. Another Ursoc. Okay. Not dead at the moment, no. And we can of course trade in our 8-9 to become, wait, why doesn't this become, did they set a rule where you can't evolve to 11? Maybe they did. That sounds vaguely familiar now that I think about it. Maybe they just made a rule that you can't evolve to 11, right? Guess that could be it. Dude, that's a crazy hit. The big problem here is, though, I got 81 to deal with. If they go for the Poison Breath clear here, we've got the Marithra reload. We hope that's enough. We're actually kind of polluting the pool a little bit. We might get some bad hits, but shouldn't be too bad. My God, if that hit face, that would be scary. Opponent seems like they're kind of out of stuff to do, by the way. We're just going to start getting hit in face a lot. They still have mana for Pyro clear, but I don't think you'd be doing all this first, right? For them, like, playing dudes is probably still worth it at 81, but you start wondering, because I got like 28 damage every turn, maybe. Well, that dude's certainly worth it. He feeds back immediately. So this probably just goes face, right? Like, you just hit a random dude. This should maybe clear one of the 8 drops to, well, 8 attackers, I mean. Looks like we're going to hit face for 34 this turn. Yeah, I think going face is smart. I think that's smart. Like, you know that's an out. But this gives me a Tortola, so, like, it's not really an out. It's just kind of a stall. Gonna tidy up just a little, I think. But send 28 to face. Like, basically kill the things that can be kind of annoying and problematic. Yeah, that's fine. A taunt's good, I guess. So they, you know, again, Wild Pyro, Poison Breath, if they have it, would be insane. But I get 2 Gigasaurs back. I get nothing there. But I also have the Marithra reload, right? So hopefully that would be enough and not too polluted. We'd want like 1 Tortola probably. Also, hopefully they just don't have it yet because they've been sitting on, you know, junk, hopefully. And we're at 13. We are also basically out of cards, so I can kind of use the ritual power to create a couple 10 drops every turn or whatever. Are they 9 drops maybe? No, 7 drops, actually, not that good. But, you know, whatever. Big guys. This is definitely not the clear they needed here. That's a randomly generated minion, so they can't ever top deck a board clear here. Flutterwing is good and big. We, again, probably mostly go face, but respect some of this stuff a little bit. Like this guy, of course. I gotta think about some math, maybe. 31, 33, 36. I mean... gain a little life here, maybe, actually, weirdly. Oh, that's a great hit. Another big taunt, yeah. Yeah, just like making sure we have some lethal breakpoints even after some healing, right? 2 Gigasaurs left behind means 28's pretty much always happening. This is a crazy win. Crazy win. Well, I don't know, we ain't technically won yet, but like it's looking like a crazy win, right? It's looking like a crazy win. In some ways, having the taunts where they can trade off does give them more opportunity, because like if they couldn't trade off on the Tortola, they might not be able to play a new card. Speaking of which, is that going to go off? It does. That's insane. Exactly what I meant, but it's actually just buffing my Tortola a lot, hopefully. Yeah, a couple buffs already and some armor gain. It's like the armor gain here. Yeah, nice. What a sick win, dude. This game was crazy. Actually a crazy win. I love this win. This was so fun, dude. This was the win for this deck. We finally got to do really, really cool stuff. That was awesome. Man. Dude. If you keep Witch's Apprentice, Flight of the Firehawks support for the mulligan goes way up, which is interesting. Ascendance. Yeah, this is not a good Ascendance hand right now, dude. Hand is a very bad Ascendance hand right now. We are not going fast this game. We are 100% on the back foot here. It's going to be awkward. It's going to be weird. We're an Imbue player right now. I just don't think the Imbue hero power, I think it almost needs to cost 1, you know? It definitely feels like the kind of card that would be pretty good at 1. But at 2, it's like, yes, at some point, you know, you're gaining like 4 or 5 cost of value for only 2. But, you know, in reality, like, you know, you're just getting like dumb dead stats. It's not exactly a fair comparison to say that. Flight on curve here, or do you just keep minion plan going? I don't think you keep a minion plan going because things are really clunky right now. I might throw in the witch here just to protect the raptor for another turn. Just to help protect the raptor for a turn anyway. Lightning bolt's pretty solid, yeah. Gotta be careful with that overload, but next turn feels like maybe creature plus double flies. I don't hate lightning bolting the 2/3 either though. Creature firefly lightning bolt. Rep. Oh. Okay. Yeah. They're getting a free Imbue. They're not mad. Pretty good. Creature aspects just doesn't feel right to me, right? I would love like Bitter Bloom. You know, Bitter Bloom would be perfect actually. Marithra, it's not it either right now. Let's see what this hits and then decide on the lightning bolt. If that changes somehow, I don't know what would ever change, but Rust Rot Viper in theory is pretty cool. Reborn with a copy is actually pretty good, right? The copy also has Reborn. Now it is going to have like the where it dies in one hit thing, but that might still be okay. I think you go Bolt. Next turn we'll have 4, so we can just go like Blood Thistle, Flame, or you could go Ascendance, but I don't think that'll be the move. I think it'll be Blood Thistle, Illusionist, right? Illusionist? What? Oh, Blood Thistle, Illusionist plus Flame Elemental. That's not an Illusionist. If it is, it's tricky. This could be a lot worse. I felt like we had kind of a clunky opener, but aren't actually in that bad of a spot here. Could be worse. I don't think this is an Ascendance, by the way. I think we can do better. You know, we have better things to ascend later. And this having a stat buff already, too, is just like... I will say I hate leaving this 4/4 up into this 3/4, so maybe you pivot into the Flutterwing here. Just for that better math, because that feels really bad. The 2/4s also, frankly, kind of don't feel great. So just force the hand here a little bit. This is also not great for Ascendance, but not bad if you think about it, you know. It's good, kind of a decent Ascendance card. Wow, double Battle Cry there is crazy. Juicing that Sinestro so fast. Again, the artwork on all of these Sinestro cards is so good. That blue Dragonflight with the orange, you know, the orange lava glow is just such a good high contrast imagery. Blue and orange natural counterparts there on the contrast color wheel sort of thing. So creature into Ascendance is now an option again. I think you go creature and you just maybe rip the Blood Thistles this turn. The math feels a bit cleaner. Gemstone Hoarder. Oh, this is really good for us. This is also really good though. The Death Rattle Reborn doesn't do anything. Arithra doesn't really do anything. Malorn getting cheaper doesn't really do anything yet. I might actually just have to take the charge here. Of course, we want to imbue once more to get those 2 cards drawn, but this is fine. I think we kill the 5/4, right? It's totally okay. Probably even clear the 1/1s. I don't know if they'll have any AoE access, but generating all these spells from the classes you certainly can, and the 1/1s are just good at my 2/4s potentially because of the Reborn and the enchantment or whatever. I'm gonna hover over the one that has the glow so that they think this is the one that does not have the glow. I mean, so that they, oh well, they don't care. That'll solve the problem anyway. Well, now they know. The Reborn does still have it, by the way, because it keeps its enchantments, right? So I don't know if they'll notice that, but they should. They do. The good news is it's just dudes anyway, right? Just dudes. So this feels like maybe aspects, trade, play the Petal Picker to draw 2, and then maybe Hero Power? Maybe Bitter Bloom again is fine. The Podling, okay, lining up well there. That's pretty sweet. Draw 2. Take value trade here. For some reason, I thought this was a 3/3 this whole time. Not that it changes anything at all about my life, but just thought it was. I don't know. So now we're at 3. So Malorn's almost ready, but not quite. We need one more imbue. One more imbue. Sorry, my wife is calling me. Well, yeah, I mean, Ascendance is kind of still okay here, right? You can go pretty wide. Platosaur, Plucky, Ascendance is 6. You could throw in a Raptor. He's not exactly your favorite evolve target, though. You'd rather have, like, another Bitter Bloom. Or something, maybe, in that case. Let's see what's cooking here. Yeah, I guess you just throw in the Raptor, because what the heck else are you gonna do? Oh, maybe the Platosaur hits you a card too. Like Bitter Bloom would be perfect. Ritual, actually also fine. Better than the other dude for sure. So this is good. Ascendance here, bada boom. Plucky goes pretty big, and not that big, but we get the high roll off this. The Razadier's insane. Even a Micro Machine's okay, and the Defias Ringleader's also probably okay. Our imbue is still not done though, so Malorn's chilling for a minute. We need one more imbue. Probably still need some heralds as well to keep things really moving. Rieslings look okay. Coin. Ascendance from them. City Chief Escher. I mean, we could just kind of go face though, right? Like just go face. Like just keep them on the back foot here. Just going face all day. Yeah, I think that's probably right, isn't it? Push a little extra damage like this. Trade in a little bit with the Breezlings, maybe just to help our math some, you know? Also just like a set up like a Marithra Evolve. Light Alec here is going to be really good. Witches is like a little bit of a stall, maybe. It's like kill this off, perhaps. Kill this off. Makes their hero power cheap. Probably doesn't matter, but you never know, maybe. Witches for another taunt. And then do you evolve the Skywall or do you just leave the taunt out? Maybe evolve the soldier, actually. Like, I don't know. The damage buff is nice, but the body could be worth way more. Yeah, that's pretty good. A 5/3 body here. So they're down to 5. Can they deal with this board, right? And then if they do, you know, we have... do we have Malorn? Still no Malorn. Dang, dude. We do have Alec here, though, which can push a ton of damage with any minions on board, which there's no way they can clear all of these minions, right? There's just no chance. Like, there's a million minions on board. There's just a million. There's no chance. There's no way. It's like layers on layers of dudes. Even the small dudes become lethal threats with Alec here, so... Like, I don't even know how they're gonna get through the big dudes, number one, but the small dudes... I mean, Neri is pretty spooky, to be honest, but... It's not cards that cost 1, it's 1 cost, right? So it's like looking at the base cost, I think. Is that how that works? That's how it works in Snap, but I never know. Dude, opponent is like getting some crazy imbue hits, though. Taunt is pretty good. But again, Alec here can just push through the taunt, no problem. Rhaegar... Oh my god, that's a lot of lightning bolts, but they don't have time to use them. Yeah, this is going to be, of course, very fine. Just on board. Nice. Alec here was going to be a million extra, too. Hey, yo, check it out. We got the new Hearthstone Deck Tracker Mulligan guide here with some cool, like, conditional values, right? So it kind of gives you the rough idea, and then as you make selections, right, like if I get rid of Ritual of Power, then Creature of Madness ticks up, or vice versa. If I get rid of Creature, Ritual actually goes down. You kind of want to keep... I guess you kind of want to keep all these? Creature of Madness makes Ritual worse if I get rid of it. Getting rid of... Oh! No, I ran out of time! No, I wanted to keep that! I was just playing. I was just goofing. Seems like Skywall's also really good, though, so... Either way, I think we're fine. I gotta think about the right, like all the right ways to use that, basically, right? So Imbue Druid, I weirdly have not played against that many Imbue Druids, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. I know they're driving everybody crazy and everything, and like, I get it. I just haven't played that many. It's I don't know how I'm dodging them so many. Like in my last, I played 6 straight games without an Imbue Druid. Before that was 5 straight games without a Druid. So it's like they're just hiding from me for some reason. You go Bitterbloom first, or do you just stick to your curve? I think you probably stick to your curve. Just catch the Bitterbloom later when it makes more sense, right? Oh, dang, this is a lot of pressure. I like that. It's a lot of dude here, man. With Reborn in particular, that's just a lot of dude. You know, I wish it could go face. That would be really cool. That would make this card kind of insane, probably. But still, just clean it up like little 3/3s or whatever. Sometimes it's going to feel worth it, I think. Could even activate it ourselves with Static Shock if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but it'd be cool. So it seems like this is getting nerfed. They did a little teaser on Twitter. How do you guys think this deck's going to get nerfed? What's your guess? I want to hear your thoughts. So this is 4 bodies in 1, man. Really cool. The ultimate piloted shredder. They are going to kill it for me, so I'll just get the 4/1 out here. It won't attack anything. I actually kind of prefer that almost, right? Like, just give me an extra way to hit you in the face, maybe. Sure, of course, they can clear again. Oh my god! Bro! I mean, they did take their whole turn to still just like not kill this, right? It's like I'm still actually not that mad. Let's do this. We want the Herald guy to buff that guy. So there. Play the Bitter Bloom here, I guess. Maybe it goes here. That seems fine. Base for 5, and I think we still, of course, play the Witch's Apprentice. Maybe you want that buffed in case, I don't know, rush minions or some reason I can't think of, right? It's actually pretty good. Yeah, we can use that. So now the Imbue is active. We can start evolving. I don't think the Witch's Apprentice is the best evolve target, but it's probably an okay one. Like, I think Skywall Sentinel certainly right now looks like the best evolve target, right? Just get a 3-drop. Marithra for later. I think actually none of the evolve targets is the best target right now. I think the best target right now is Creature of Madness into a good 3-drop, right? I think that's our best play at the moment. Hey, Menagerie Mug. I have Beast, Elemental. Probably still worth it, right? Just to get some more immediate pressure out here. It's also just big itself. I think that seems pretty good. I guess you probably kill that. I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to, but probably just need to win on board pretty hard here. Yeah, this isn't bad at all, man. That was worth like 7/7 in stats. Like, that's not bad. It's not necessarily great for evolves, I guess, but this is now kind of the prime evolve target anyway, I think. Marithra, obviously very bad for now. I put it in here because of Alec here. Seemed pretty cool. Which, not good yet, but one more Herald would be good. Now, I'm not running the full Heralds, you'll note. Like, I don't have the 5-drop guy. I really debated it because I think he's an okay evolve target. It was just more of a curve consideration, ultimately. Wanted to make sure I had enough early game to really support Ascendance. Although, you know, I'm not going to tell you this deck is perfectly constructed because I'm certain that it's not. I'm sure some refinement would make this a lot better, but this is where we're at. Living Garden is a good Imbue start. Okay. This is kind of a pain to hit. Not maybe the end of the world. Alec here go to 7. Oh, Marithra goes to 5. This is a decent Imbue target as well now. We go to 5 drops. Any good rushing 5 drops? No, but that's not good for us. I was gonna say that's good for us. I don't think it is. I think it's bad for us. I don't think we have any dragons, right? Let's save that for, I don't know, potential Ascendants or something later. I don't think we have dragons, yeah. I remember when building the deck with Flight of the Firehawk, I think I only have Beasts and Elementals, which I have enough Beasts and enough Elementals that it still felt like I was going to have draws always. Witches and Platysaurs and Raptors are your Beasts, which aren't exactly the greatest Beasts, but, you know, it's just about moving through the deck, right? That's the plan. Speaking of moving through the deck right there. So 5 and 4 is a decent way to clear that without too much overcommitment. You could do an Imbue again on something after that, I guess. Maybe your 1/4. Trying to think about the best targets. I mean, honestly, Marithra is not a bad hit. Just like, do you want to greed that later? You know, we have Alec here in hand already, so it feels like we should. Maybe we just start with a Flight here and see what we find. Maybe that's step number 1. Firefly and Platysaur. Platysaur is a good evolve target. That's why he's in the deck. Although him being buffed does make it feel a little worse. Let's see if we get something cheap, though. If we get something cheap, you might not... not cheap, unfortunately. Maybe you kill these 2 off and keep your 5/5, right? I don't know why I'm trying to itch to kill that 5/5. He's pretty good on it. So do you evolve the Platysaur or not becomes the question. I think you evolve your 5/5 just to get another big guy, right? We want big guys. Hey, it's a pretty big guy. Nice. It's not yet a Marithra big guy. I'm saying if we lose the Flutterwing, so be it, right? But it's a 3/4. And we got 2 taunts. I don't think it's that trivial to kill this, so hopefully we don't lose the Flutterwing. We're still not necessarily on a great Alec here yet, other than, like, you know, it just makes for a really good Marithra. Board space, too, we don't really have for Alec here either, so that's another side of the problem. Need to think about lethals a little bit too, though, because this can push quite a bit of damage into the board. Well, currently still only 2, you know, in theory. A lot of mana being spent on draw here. I would love my freaking Ascendants, dude. That's why I built this deck, right? I wanted to get some cool evolves, and this is a great board for it. Like, just a really good, you know. I mean, I guess most of these aren't actually that good when resurrected, if I think about it, but just, you know, still a sticky, annoying board. What if this deck needs some sort of Bloodlust style finisher? We don't have Bloodlust, right? It rotated out? I don't remember seeing it, but now that I think about it, could I add it in? I think we have it though, right? Yeah, no Bloodlust, that's right. Opponent seems stuck, dude. They're just spending all their mana not doing much. These wide boards seem particularly frustrating for Druid. I think Token Shaman is traditionally one of their harder matchups, and then we just added a whole nother wrinkle with even more tokens, really. You know, less Herald and more tokens. Yeah, they are seemingly very cooked here. Okay, cool. Let's do one more evolve for fun. What does he become? A Mad Bomber. How fun. Indeed, it was very fun. Yeah, dude, I'm just not as stressed about Imbue Druid as everybody else. I think it's a bigger problem at like High Legend. Everybody plays it, I guess. It's like really easy to win with like low agency, and that bothers people and stuff. Man, dude, look at this terrible keep rate here. Top players keep Plucky Podling 40% of the time with his hand, deck, initiative, and opponent class. I mean, it makes sense. I don't really want to play it on 2 because I don't have the follow-ups, you know, Living Garden for later. Interestingly, Living Garden still being kept even with the Creature of Madness. I feel like in some ways you don't need this 3-drop, but in other ways, like, what else am I going to look for, right? It's still a pretty good Imbue card, all things considered. So, I think it's okay. Hey, we got the Podling back anyway. I mean, maybe we play it just for tempo, just to get stuff down. Make the opponent think. Oh my god. That's an insane hit. Okay. Man, I really hope the Podling lives to that point. Just be like a quest deck with nothing going on. No, that's not a quest deck. They're gonna eat my frog, aren't they? They aren't. They don't eat the frog. Well, now I sort of want to go Raptor into Garden as opposed to Creature, right? Because this has more bodies for the Ascendants later. You know, just pull into the evolve lane here basically with Living Garden. That's going to discount your creature for turn 4 if you want, but you're probably playing Ascendants. Don't have an AoE, man. What is this? Don't have an AoE. What is this? Oh no, not like this. Okay, well, I mean, I guess it's still Living Garden. What a sad result. My Ascendants is dead. Planosaur, you wait if it gets discounted, right? You don't go. Creature instead. Like I said, this is now a turn 4, which is nice. It actually did kind of make that was a real thing that happened. Oh, this is Big Warrior or whatever we're calling it, Arena Warrior, whatever. So we do need to think about how to answer Tortola maybe later. Also, Draco Rex can be pretty insane against us. Few big problems to solve, actually. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm not actually that worried about that right now, but it definitely could be a problem later. I wish this actually let this go off twice, right? If it just like auto-targeted one, you could have gotten both. Would have been sick. I didn't expect it to work that way, but imagine how sick that would be. Okay, I actually do prefer Tortola to Draco Rex, honestly. This is a pretty good Ascendance too, right? Because I can value trade some. So you hit 1. Oh man, I'm glad we're not losing that. 2, 3, and you rip the Ascendants here. This is a great evolve target. We got an Ogre. It's even better than I dreamed. Decent results. Yeah, this doesn't actually draw anything though. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. Alakir is still shown as red, even though I evolved the Platosaur. Like, for sure the one that comes back is not gonna be, you know, like, it's not gonna discard this, so I don't know what that's about. Do you take the second Ascendance here? I think so, right? Are they gonna trade a little bit? Either way, it doesn't really matter. I can't really value trade in that case, though, but I mean, I guess you just trade everybody in and do it again, right? I just get to do it again. No, is this dying? I didn't math it out. I don't think so, right? Shoot. That's kind of a problem. I mean, I guess with like almost any rush minion it'll die, right? You may not get a rush minion. That's the problem. I don't want any of these. They're all bad. Well, just give me a rush minion, I guess. No rush minions. God dang it, dude. Shoot, what all did I get? Bunch of garbage. I mean, card draw's pretty good. This guy's big. This guy's kind of good. I get a card, but like, what am I gonna do with that card? I don't know. This guy's art was always so crazy, dude. He got Thanos snapped. I mean, I'm not super worried about taking 12, I guess. I don't think this deck actually has a lot of raw damage, as I recall. That's a little damage, but not a lot. I mean, it's 13 now on the Tortola, I guess, but like, do they have like 7 from hand ever? You know, that's kind of the question you're asking. This is a fresh Platosaur, so I guess this will just stay red until I play it. I don't know. I'm still a little worried about Draco Rex problems, right? Like, that's still a thing. Torch there just to clean up the big damage. That's smart. We could honestly hit one more Ascendant still, is what's crazy. I actually kind of want to trade in my little guys here to make some board space, right? This has a dude inside of it though, so this is the only one to trade in for board space. Because you kind of want to play Skywall Sentinel, I think, this turn, right? You might even evolve this Husk, or maybe not. You maybe evolve this guy. I don't know. We're gonna draw a card first, just see what we find. Ritual plus Skywall both do look pretty enticing to pump up your dude a little bit, right? Frankly, a taunt on board is also still valuable. Do you go flight or do you just go hero power? I mean, you sort of hate to turn off the res effects on these, right? So I might just go flight instead of hero power. What's it evolve? 1? Yeah, that's not even that good. All right. Are we dead at all in any way? I don't know. I mean, I guess Erupting Volcano is pretty scary, but I have a lot of boards, so maybe not a problem yet, right? This deck is running what for board clears? Shaladrisil, kind of. Draco Rex, of course, but he's 8 still. Torch just times a million, I guess, is kind of that. And then Axe, of course, just hits for a lot of dudes as well. Axe tidies up the board a fair bit. Alec here is not going to be any kind of like lethal push or anything. So inside of this one, a 1/1, yeah, that's pretty good for them because Axe will clear that. Oh, Decimation is lethal, maybe. Not always, I guess. Decimation's in that deck? Not normally, actually. Not in the most popular lists. Decimation's in just other lists. I am running out of time, guys. I mean, in theory, we're not dead. I might have to play the Flutterwing here just to be alive. I'd much rather play Alec here, but I might just have to. Just because I need the taunt bodies to stop, you know, dudes. This is pretty big and cool now. Like, what a monster board development here. Decent against Draco Rex even too, interestingly enough. I guess you'd hit here and clear these 3. But I'd be able to kill the Draco Rex. Also, Alec here would kill the Draco Rex, I guess, too. They don't have Draco Rex. They might be dying soon. You might also decide to go Malorn. Does she have any life gain? Malorn's a he. I don't even remember. No life gain, right? I mean, a Ashamain could be. Cenarius and Tortola are both taunts, at least. Oh, Erupting Volcano again. We're going to die, aren't we? Oh, God. Alec here's really good at these guys, though. This could kill me now. It didn't. It popped all the shields and did not kill anybody, though. I guess you go Alec here and you hope to get some kind of life gain, dude. I don't know. I don't know, man. They didn't have a Draco Rex, at least, right? So that's pretty cool. This is really good Alec here math. Coliseum Tiger. Really scary, guys. I mean, this is the most life I can get against that thing, right? So I think I'm just gonna play this and hope for the best. I don't know. I just gotta hope for the best here, man. I don't know. Oh, it actually brought this back. Wait, what? That's not what it showed on Deck Tracker, but that thing's a 5. Yeah, the Tiger's a 5. So yeah, this is the right thing. Oh, that's game over. Dang, dude. Actually so freaking close. I don't know we had a way to play around that either, right? Like having less dudes actually would have helped me more, but they could play their own dudes too sometimes to activate that. Although that deck doesn't have a lot of dudes, I guess. Playing those last 2 dudes might have killed me actually. Dang, I think they might have had enough anyway though, because I think it would have only had 2 health left on board, and then they had 6 and I was at 2, so probably fine either way. Okay. Oh yeah, Alec here. Definitely not the pick. Thank you. Thank you, Mulligan Guide. Yeah. These both look like keeps to me. Fly to the Phoenix. Surprisingly high Mulligan win rate always. I'm not as in love with playing that card as some people, it seems. Platasaur, let's rip it, man. Yeah, I think it's fine. There's nothing we can't afford to lose, right? He says as he draws a card. He really can't afford to lose. We don't have enough Heralds to actually lose this. If you want to fully max out your Alakir, I only have 4 Heralds. So we got to be careful. I don't know if Deathwing and Ultraxian are worth it in this deck. They might be. I decided that the Envoys at 5 were just not worth it. Seemed just kind of expensive for what this deck's trying to be. So there is a question that you have to loop back into, like, is Alakir worth it? I think so. I think so. Even like a half done Alakir still seems decent to me. So okay, thank God. Thank God we keep our guy. Let's play this before we lose it for sure. We can trade here. That makes this trade better for us. No, just kidding. That's still buffed. It's not a Flame Tongue Totem. Yeah, that's a permanent buff. This is all good. We can go Raptor, dude. Bitterbloom, dude, as well is reasonable. Yeah. You go that route first. Ooh, the Wax Elemental and the Pelican Diver, man. Pretty wild stuff. Riesling with the free Divine Shield eat here seems great to me, though. So Pelican Diver probably kills my 2-3. Next turn, we might just go Bitterbloom Evolve, right? Bitterbloom Raptor's also completely reasonable just to push more tempo. Those bodies left behind would be great for an Ascendance. That's why it's in the deck. Oh my God. Okay. Yes. All day. All right. Could even arguably go for 2 1-drops, but one of those is good for next turn too, right? Definitely going plants. This will be my first Ascendance play. I think the art looks sick. It's really cool. This like shaman dude just, evolving into this crazy elemental. That's so sick looking. Opponent, gotta figure out what to do here. I mean, killing a 2-3 sure looks tasty. So we probably just go Platasaur, not Breezling, right? Because Platasaur, you turn off the downside, which is great. That was the whole point of the Platasaurs here, is they're really cool little evolved targets. Imbue's at 2 more, so not exciting yet. They might kill 2 things here. Are they expecting the Ascendance or not? So in other words, do you, like, not expose the Raptor, or do you kill a 1-1 and a 2-3, or do you maybe just go face? Go face, that would be sick. Don't kill my 1-1, kill my 2-1, or go face, one of the 2. They killed the 2-1. Okay, nice. So we're gonna have 4 bodies for our Ascendance, which, oh, just kidding, we're gonna have 3 bodies for our Ascendance. Is that worth it? Hey, that might make it worth it again. I think it's worth it, man. Let's do it. I think it's pretty cool. Hey, not that cool. I mean, actually, that's a pretty good hit. Yeah, dude, the Necrom, that's actually nice. A 4th body's really cool. Life Drinker, just not really a great 4-drop, Just Just not the greatest. This is pretty cool on board, but, you know, scary once they kill it. The good news is, you know, we got a lot of bodies coming back, including the plucky podling coming back into the Imbue is really cool. So, we'll see. Not my favorite set of lines ever, but what's out of here? The Breezling? Okay. Pretty good minion. I don't mind this dying if they can't kill the back half. That's great. Seems like it's gonna survive for my hero power, which is cool. We maybe just like going face on all this stuff. I mean, this obviously takes value trade first, but I think you're just going face, yeah. I guess I don't have that much to decide on anyway, right? Platosaur first, or do you just rip the flight of the Firehawk? Let's go flight. And you don't evolve Platosaur, so you probably go Breezling here, don't you? I mean, you don't actually have to evolve anything for the record. We could just keep pushing face. Just go Skywall, Breezling, Witches, but you really do like to evolve this guy. It feels kind of free sometimes, right? Let's see what this offers first. Farsight for later. Yeah, I think you do evolve. I think it's just too much upside to pass up. Hey! That's pretty sick. That's a good result, man. I like damage. Yeah, damage is good. That's cool. Not the biggest guy, but just good damage output's nice. Okay. Alakir, not great yet. One more Herald makes him pretty sick, though. So Skywall first, right? That'll make him worth it, I think. You'll have 4 drops, basically, out of him. The Skywall Sentinel nicely buffed, too, of course, is good news. And even the Witches getting buffed is pretty good, yeah. Oh, that's such a cute little animation when his hat pops up, dude. I never noticed that before. The golden animation, that was cute. What a great card. Oh, yeah, that's really cute. I like it a lot. Okay, Sanguine is pretty slow. Lasting Legacy is solid. Can't really get through to the Earthen Drake still, though. Taking a lot of damage here. And we'll just evolve off this damage, too. They did get crazy hand buffs, though, right? Oh, no, they have minions and decks. They probably did not get crazy hand buffs. Oh, dang. Ascendance again. Might be pretty good, yeah. How does that work with this? I guess it loses its thing, and I'm gonna lose the end of turn damage, but that's not really a problem, right? Skywall, well, I guess we'll use this one. It's better to evolve anyway because this one was already buffed, so that's kind of good news. Yeah, I think we're for sure going face. And then playing Ascendance, right? It's just gonna be a monster board. Krogwa, Misplaced Pyromancer. Pyromancer? That's actually really funny. What is this? Oh yeah, the Twisted Web Weaver. So none of these are like great on board, I guess, but you know, they still got bodies underneath them, right? So, well, it's a lot to piece through, you know? All these death rattles basically are a lot to figure out. And then it's just Alakir next turn, I think, still, right? We're not going to get the other Herald very often, very light. I mean, if you exactly do Ritual of Power, I'd probably wait 1 turn on the Alakir, I guess. But otherwise, I think you probably just go next turn. Opponent might just be dead, though. Like, Alakir might just be lethal, too, right? That's the other side of it. I don't know. They're not really clearing anything here, so yeah, it seems like that's true. Oh, that actually just gave me more damage. That might have been the wrong guy to hit. I'm gonna get one of these, and he's gonna die. I mean, it's just. Him dying gives me more damage, right? So. Boop. Here we go. Yeah, that was a great game, dude. Like exactly what we needed out of it. Stormbrewer is pretty cool too, man. Jeez. Really perfect game. Just like, you know, kept the opponent on the back foot, like cool Platosaur interactions, cool evolves across the board, great ascendances. That was just absolutely perfect.